What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and welcome to the first installment of the Ace OP-07 series. I'm going to experiment with the deck and see how it evolves, so be sure to subscribe to stay tapped into any updates. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the deck, the choices, and then show some gameplay, and then afterwards, at the end of the video, we'll talk over initial thoughts and or changes for the deck moving forward. So let's go ahead, dive in. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with the Ace leader from OP-03, when he attacks or is being attacked, you can trash any number of event or stage cards from your hands, and then he gains plus 1,000 power during this battle. So pretty strong. Honestly underrated. The biggest thing that I have used this for is typically you're limited by 10 Dawn when doing math for a game, but with Ace you can commit any amount of events in your hand to give him a power boost, which helps you push for game and also helps increase your math for the mathematical wins, which was one of those abilities that I was able to leverage very well back in my day, But so first up in here, and I really don't know how I feel about this, but the concept, I think it's semi-necessary. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because there's a lot of different things. So Sakazuki is gone. This is OP-07. Sakazuki is gone. RP Law bottom decks, but Gecko and Lucci are both also very prevalent, and those are a pain. So I have two here. Might get cut. Just first and foremost, like, thoughts is if I am going to cut anything, it'll be this, probably for Shariah. But Shariah isn't as strong because now Buzz Luffy Year is in the ranks. And some people are playing, like, Kuzan and things like that, or Ice Age. So they can also remove bodies, and this is just something that's going to stick. But it's pretty much pseudo Marco because it's the same thing. And then for Otama, Otama's always been a very strong card, especially when you're playing a removal. Really comes in and does some work. So we're playing Otama. We've got Newgate. Newgate at 2. I think this card could be at 3. I think the argument's there, especially against Law, because if you play this, they have to swing up. Then you play an Ace, then you can completely clear board. You can clear an active, then you just go into the resteds. I'm playing Dodon. Similar thoughts is like RP Law. Yeah, they're probably going to minus every single turn and get to bottom deck this. But if one of these sticks and you get to your Law turn, Dodon is clearing bodies. Same thing, like Lucci's searchable, but this one's a 2, so they have to get your other body down to a 1. So it just might stick, and on 4 you can attach 2 and go like 5, 7, 6, 6. Just however you want to do some math. Jozu, searchable 2k, enough said. Ace, I still think best card in the deck, best counter to RP Law. And then just really great for clearing boards and also just applying pressure. He's also now searchable. So he's searchable by not only Izo, but yep. And then Makino. Makino's huge. Like, you play Izo, we play another searcher, we play the new Mask Deuce. We'll talk about him in a moment. But Makino being searchable off of Dodon, and then sometimes when you go for game, you have 2 Don left, you're swinging 8 with a body. So again, like, it's just kind of manipulating your math to be better if one of those sticks. So you can 1 Ace ability, but then 2 you have Makino, and then so you can play like a 20 Don turn potentially if you have 2 Makinos for events, and it's like, oh yeah, that buffs you 10,000 extra, like, so it really matters. So I think Makino is still strong. Again, it requires the body to stick, but I'm optimistic. For Marco, can't get bottom decked. If he gets KO'd, you can give up some cards. This is one of those reasons, though, why I'm hesitant on playing Deuce, because Deuce isn't a... Deuce is not a Whitebeard pirate, so you don't get that. And then you've got Izo, best searcher in the deck. For Marco, again, we are playing some events, so he can be sticky. We're not playing as many, but we are playing Mask Deuce, who can help us get those events. I really wish he was just a generic searcher. Truthfully, I feel like he could have just been a regular, like ulti, where you can look at the whole thing. I think that would have been really great, but it's like, okay, you can search ace, so you can search the 7. In OP-08, this card actually gets better because there's a 5-6 rusher ace, and I think you have the argument to play 4 of these. I'm playing 2 just to test it again. I think initial thoughts, cuttable cards, is Mass Deuce and Little Oars, so we're going to see how these perform. And then we've got Monkey D. Dragon. I think this is a very strong card. It lets you go 7-9. On 8, so if you're going second, you play this, you go 7-9, it applies pressure, then you play Newgate, and you can go 7-9 again the turn after, leave a Rad Beam up, kind of get some protection going. Then, of course, we got Radical Beam, Flame Emperor, so I still think Flame Emperor isn't as great of a card as it used to be, but double attack does matter. There are less 4-life leaders, but there is still Perona, and I know Perona got kind of hot near the middle of OP-07, so really strong against that. If you play Newgate, then you play this, and your opponent's at 2, and you just go like 9 and then 11 at them, they're either going to have to give you 3 cards so they don't lose, and it usually puts them really behind, and you can kind of answer their board because you're already removing a body. So it can put a lot of pressure on, or it can just secure you the game. So now we're playing Fire Fist. The reason why I'm playing Fire Fist, I doubt I will be activating it, but the one thing I did want with RP Law in mind is I want triggers to KO their bodies. So we've got this, and we've got Jet Pistol. Jet Pistol is going to answer the Kid if they hit us after they've played Kid. And then we've got Fire Fist. It can hit any of their 5k bodies. And then we've got Flame Emperor. All of these in life trigger and KO something. So we can KO like Lucci. We could KO a Sabo. We can KO Rebecca. Things like that that might come up and help us get the win. Removal is not strong against black just because they have Sabo and then also black-yellow Luffy. So in some of those matchups, these cards are going to be that extra power that we've mentioned. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to be playing ranked on Sim, so we're going to be using One Piece Bounty. They're going to go second. Makes sense. I'm going to maul. Oh, still not good. We really wanted a Searcher. Like, this is fine, but, like, we're going to play it on 3. It's going to give us a 1. Maybe we can play both of them. What did they add? Ooh. Can he not add card? They mess up? Oh, and he's lobbies a world government card. Learn something new every day. Surely, yeah, surely there was going to be an Ezo there, so. Yeah. And we're going to poke 5. Now he could just play Lucci. Really strong. The whiff is really big on our side. Totally possible, too. So we're going to try to run with it. But we're going to do this. Play out this. If both of these bodies stick, next turn I'm probably going 5-5-5. I'm going to take the Marco. Then we're going to pass. We got these late game bosses, but again, they can Rebecca. They can... The big combo is Moria into Rebecca, into Helmeppo, into add Spandine, play Spandine, into Lucci. So you play 5 cards. And you get a full board. Ah, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. See, I would love nothing more than the 5-drop Marco here. Because now he's going to get full value. Gonna into Maki. No, that's fine. I'm going to go 5 here. I'm going to tax this. Yeah. And now he's going to give me the blocker. Oh, that's weird, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the 5 curve. I didn't have any bodies on 5. Maybe I should reconsider that. Maybe have another Rebecca. Because I can't KO this, which is unfortunate. You got it. He's got the Spandine. He doesn't have any great Gecko targets. So if he gives up the Rebecca, it's like slightly better. That's not strong. 5. I only have 2Ks. Let's see, like if this was my Flame Emperor, he would have been cooked. That was Flame Emperor, would have been cooked. 5. Because now, like, he gets to keep this. I need to play my ace. He's at 9. If he has Tempest Kick, he's cooking. So, I can say goodbye to my ace. Yeah. I got a decent amount of cards. I'm in an okay spot so far. The problem is, like, once he gets Moria, he starts to run away with it. Because, like, if he goes Moria into Rebecca, into Helmeppo, into Brooke, that's -4, -5. He can't KO here yet. So he does need the stage, and he trashed 2 of them, which was super unfortunate. So we might not see another one. But, like, if our win con is you don't see stage, I win, it's not that great. And again, he's at 10 cards now, so Tempest Kick is live. For those unfamiliar, if you have 10 cards in your trash, you can play it. You draw 1 card and you -3, so it's Greater Eruption. Whew. He's got 4. He's probably going to play Rebecca. That's crazy. I'm going to protect this because I need this body. There you go. 9. What the heck? He milled the Tempest Kick. That's the card we're talking about. This is very expensive to save. I'm going to save him, though. I'm going to give up the... Now we're, like, in a similar state. I'm technically behind. I might just play this Dragon just to do more pressure. Actually, playing this and Dragon are the same. Let's see. But I can go 8 here. Probably take this. If not, I can go 7, 7. I'll poke it with the 7. Because otherwise I'm going 7, 7. Okay, I got it. Which means I'm okay to play Newgate. And I'm going to, because he's probably just not going to hit me. And the next turn I can play Dragon. Oh, that's really good. Big day for him. Yep. So he's probably going to answer this. Yeah, see? Tempest Kick. I figured he had one. Might have 2 if he has 2. So he's going to go 6. He's a... Yeah. I don't know why I attached to Don. But, like, I get to live a turn, so that's cool. Always going to play Gecko into Rebecca, into Helmeppo, into Spandine, into Lucci, maybe? Or he's probably just going to do the Brooke. Then I'm forced to answer Brooke. Suru. Yeah. Okay. He's going to add Brooke. Oh, he's going to do Spandine into Lucci. Spandine into Lucci is technically the better play. Because now you get the loot. Now you get that body. So I have one of 2 options. I can go after his board. I can go after his face. Question is, at what point? Where do I win? Because I can play this. So I've got 7, 7, 9. At least one of them's going to get stopped. Maybe 2, but if this sticks and this hits, I might be able to do a game-winning play. Another ace would be phenomenal, but I don't have one, so... Yeah, I'm going to Dragon, lots of dragons. Dragon Ball Z. I could have swung 7 without committing anything first. That was probably correct, because now he kind of knows what I'm going to do. So you give me 2 cards here, puts them down to 3. Then I go here, I go here. Yeah. So it just makes sense that he gives me cards here. And then if I go here, he might give me another 2K. He might be bricked up if I'm lucky. Okay, he gives me the Becky. I'm going to go 9 at face, and I'm just going to attempt game next turn. They usually don't play Bourse, so I'm going to make the bold assumption that they don't. 10. And then I'm going to try to hit him with the Flame Emperor 9, and then 12. Do I Radical Beam? I've got 1, 2, 4K encounter. I can go 2-1. I think I just go 2-1. Because, like, he's probably going to answer Dragon. If I had to take a guess. So I need the body. 2-1. Like, this is fine if I had more bodies to establish, but I don't. Oh, he has to draw 2. Oh. He's trying to unbrick. He's trying to unbrick. Okay. So he could either be in a really good spot now or really bad. Seven in my face, yeah. So he's going to answer this. If he has to play another body, though, the math is really good on my end. I'm going to take... Play a Lucci. Did he have 4 Luccis in his hand? No, Rebecca. The cool thing about... He's going to add a 2K? Oh, no, he's just going to full send to destroy it. Interesting. He's going to play out Lucci. KO. Got it. He's got 3 cards in hand. I can KO this. I might get there. He has to have 2-2-1. 6. I'll take it. Draw. I took it because I was hoping for like maybe another event because 10 is just slightly strong. Maybe I just do 10, 10, 11. Maybe 10, 11 is the safer one. No, I like 9. I think the only way I truly have a good chance is at 9. KO. Leader ability, trash. Because he's getting 2 cards. Yeah. 12. Yeah, I didn't see Sabo. I don't know what happened. Oh, man. Yeah, he was bricked up. Didn't have it. We've played a few games. We've played Lucci. We've played against... Black Yellow Luffy, and we played against Doflamingo. This is the key to winning against Doflamingo. I played 3 searchers trying to find Ace, did not find him, so went 20 cards deep. That was just unfortunate. It does happen. So it is what it is. I do think the Don is solid. If I had to cut anything, I'd probably cut Mask Deuce, probably cut Ors. I haven't tested against any RP laws, so jury's still out on Fire Fist. I think Fire Fist being cut is an option. I think Jet Pistol still holds up. If for some reason people play Kuzan, we do want to answer Kuzan. I think as terms of cards that I might add, I don't think I would add the Ezo. I might consider adding in this Chopper, just because you can use him and then use like this Margot. I think some sort of like minus engine might be nice, but I would not play this Ezo. I know there's new cards in OP-07. I don't think there's anything I'd want to add here. I think maybe just Unblockable Luffy. I think Unblockable Luffy needs to be added. I would probably cut these and just add an Unblockable Luffy. And then, because, yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy that I wasn't even playing him, but I was like, well, let's see. But, like, this was just didn't come up because we have Marco, and he's like a 1K Marco. He literally does the same thing, except he doesn't become rested, so, like, you can't, like, target him. But this card can be revived infinite times. This card cannot. But, yeah, we only played 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We played 14 targets for Masked Deuce, so every time I played him, half the time he missed. I think he's cuttable. I think Little Oars, I think Unblockable Luffy is so back. I think that 5-6 turn is just really strong. You go 2, then you go 4, you go 5, and like 7-7 or whatever, and then you build up and play these type deal. Maybe there might be a world where it makes sense to play the 10-drop Luffy. For those unfamiliar, ST10 had this unblockable. Well, it's Rush, but if they block, you get the KO. Something up to... But again, it's 8,000 stat line. And so it is what it is. But yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to try Ace in OP-07?